All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. This one's going to be on the top three stocks for this coming week. It's a short week, 4 days, so it's probably going to be fairly okay. I'm not expecting a lot from the market, but last Thursday we had a nice big red day, and then Friday we got a nice big green day, so it kind of just invalidated it. Basically, the red day kind of balanced itself out, and so on. So I'm just looking to see when we have like a whole week of sell off. It could be this week, could be next week, could be a month from now, it could be 2 months from now. Who knows? But I'm just looking for that big sell off week, and hopefully we get one because I'm waiting. We've been running all time highs for a while now, so we'll see what happens. Now, I'll be doing my day trades like normal. I don't really want to do that many swing trades, so I'll be focusing on more on the day trades, doing SPY, QQQ, SMCI, Nvidia, which by the way earnings came out. They're doing a 10-for-1 split, and everybody's buying in. So this one's gonna be really fun to day trade this coming week as well, and so on and so forth. So today I want to kind of go over three stocks that I really like, and of course you can see that I'm using a new platform. It's Trading View for my videos. And what you see in front of you is my new integrated strategy for, well, it's not new. It's something that I used in the past, but I just made it again in TradingView with TradingView script so that my members are able to see things the way I see it, and are able to see momentum on a stock before the stock even makes a move, and see, a good entry and exit point, because the indicator is actually insane. I tested it last week, and we caught a tremendous amount of new plays that you wouldn't be able to see if it wasn't for the indicator. So, like for instance, Starbucks was a play that I played on Thursday, I believe. If I go to the 30-minute, and basically, or I should say the 15-minute. But basically, what happened is on Thursday we played it, or Wednesday actually, not Thursday. On Wednesday we played it for 200% gain. We had a buy signal on it after pre-market high broke, and my indicator, this strategy, this one showed us a buy signal right at the open, and we kind of just rode the price strength all the way towards $80. We had an $80 call, and those paid 200%, and it was just a very simple but easy trade. On the bottom, you have a net volume indicator, which gives me my total volume, if it's positive buying pressure or negative buying pressure. Really, really useful stuff. So yeah, this is an indicator that will be provided to my members. For anybody who signs up to be part of the membership, they will gain access to this for free, and I'll be releasing this to my members tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So yeah, very, very excited to give them access and use it on a daily basis with everybody and make a lot of money. So if you guys want to catch this, make sure to check out the link in the descriptions below. I will be opening up a tier for just the indicator itself. So if you don't want to be part of the group or anything, and you want to just use the indicator on its own, it will be fairly accessible, very cheap. So again, just something you can use to enhance your trading. All right, with that said, let's go over our top three stocks. The first one is General Electric, GE, and this one is just a straightforward idea. GE has been running to all-time highs and is near all-time highs, or I shouldn't say all-time highs, but like 52-week high. And it's doing very well. So what I'm looking for this particular stock is I'm looking for the break of its high right here, which is the what 160, 170, 70, 170, 70, basically 171 if I were to round it up. The break of that is going to send it towards 173 to 175, which is my goal for the stock. You can see that based on my indicator, we have gotten a nice little buy signal right here. You also see the blue EMA cloud has been holding really well, so this is also a positive sign. We have the green EMA cloud. So if you zoom in, you can see that on the daily chart, we have the red EMA cloud right here turning into a green EMA cloud that gives you a bullish crossover. And the flow on the bottom right here is going from red to green on the daily. So all things point to a really good setup for a long play. So my long for this stock is going to be the break of 170.70 or 171, whichever one you prefer, and look for a move towards 173 to 175 on a day trade this week. So yeah, we'll see if this happens. Pretty straightforward idea, nothing complicated when it comes to the day trade here. Just looking for a long setup on the break of previous highs here. So that should be pretty fun. Number two stock is AVGO, and this one is a little bit complicated, but should also just be as good. Now, AVGO sitting I mean, it kind of hit all-time highs right here around like 1447-ish area. So it kind of hit it, but I wouldn't really consider that an all-time high. I would consider that more like it briefly broke and tested the all-time high, but couldn't go higher. So for me, what I am looking for here is first thing that I want to see is if this week with Nvidia being strong and AI stocks being strong, if AVGO can go back up towards that level of 1450 and start breaking for 1500, since 1500 is the halfway point between you know 1000 and 2000, that should be acting as a really good area of resistance and target. So that's kind of the idea, is the break of 1450, run 50 points to 1500. That's a really good day trade. I would 100% take that. It's pretty good. Flow is positive on the bottom right here, so that's a good sign. If I wanted to actually short it, I would say the good area for a short, uh, I would say is probably under 1400. More like 1390. 1390, you got a bunch of support here. 1400, 1390 break that, you might be able to get a little bit of a drop down to like 13450, 1360 area, which is a good amount of support there as well, roughly around here. This looks pretty good, right? I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart here to see how the indicator plays this in the 4-hour. So in the 4-hour, we actually have a little bit of a different story here. In the 4-hour, we have more of a negative flow on the shorter term. So I will be looking to see if the flow on the 4-hour chart this coming week turns positive, in which case we could get a possible falling wedge reversal. So let's actually get rid of these drawings and do a new one on the 4-hour. Let's go on and do a downtrend line. So if I do a downtrend line right here, and then I draw another one from here to here, connecting these points, that gives me a falling wedge reversal pattern. So I would actually be looking to play this on the long above 1430 based on this 4-hour chart. 1430 for a long to go to 1450, and then 1450 break for a run to 1500. That should be a pretty good move. It will give us a downtrend reversal. I will be looking for volume to reverse, and I'll also be looking for a buy signal, because currently from my indicator, we actually have a sell signal right here. A sell signal that came out like right when the volume turned red. So we have been sideways grinding with bearish flow and negative volume. So I'm looking to see if this continues to sideways grind and the flow turns green for us to get a nice little breakout into that all-time high again. So AVGO, really good setup. I like it a lot. My final stock is PANW, and this one is incredible. I love it. This is probably my favorite setup into this coming week, and here's why. First, indicator giving me a buy signal on the 4-hour. We have a red EMA into a green EMA, so bullish crossover on the EMA. On the 4-hour chart, you got buying flow coming in. They recently released earnings, and since then, since earnings lows has come up all the way back up to where they were before earnings. So we're looking for the break of, I would say, like 323 here, which is the high of the earnings day, and basically looking for this thing to break 323 for a run to like 330, 335, and so on. If you go to the daily chart, there's more story here. Daily chart, we had a buy signal on this one literally on Thursday, and then you see the move on Friday being very explosive. We have a massive gap fill right here on the daily chart all the way up to like 360. So we don't really want to play all the way towards 360, but I want to catch some of that gap fill. So I would say 323 to 325 breakout will send us into that gap, and we'll look for that move. Flow in terms of the daily chart is also mostly positive, not huge, but still positive. So more positive flow on the break of 325 will send us to 330, 335, 340, and so on, more into the gap. EMA, you can see the green EMA cloud is positive, and recently we did have the purple EMA cloud turn to blue, which is also another sign of positive crossover, EMA crossover. So I like all of the things pointing to this stock going up. Definitely one of my top watch heading into next week, or heading to this coming week. And of course, on the weekly, you can see that the red EMA cloud turned green literally like last week, with increasing weekly flow, which is also a big sign that there's potentially more upside. And we have, of course, a fair value gap on the weekly to fill on the upside. All things together, combining all of these different time frames, gives me the idea that this stock is ready to go up back near maybe like the 350 and so on. So definitely like the way this stock looks. We'll be playing it this coming week. So GE, AVGO, PANW, my 3 favorite plays heading into this coming week. And of course, in the morning notes in Discord, I'll be adding more. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and peace.